How to get your ex back even if they say they've lost feelings. The first thing I need you to hear, if you're listening to this right now, I know you might be carrying a heavy weight in your chest. Someone you love has looked you in the eyes and said, "I've lost feelings for you." Hearing those words can feel like the ground has shifted beneath you. You start replaying moments in your mind, searching for the exact second things began to change. You wonder if the laughter, the love, the closeness, was it all real? But I need you to understand something. Losing feelings is not the same as losing love forever. Feelings can fade during hard seasons, and they can also be reignited. Your worth has not changed. You are not less lovable today than you were the day they first fell for you. Right now, this may feel like the end, but it's not. It's simply the middle of your story. And the choices you make from here can shape the next chapter in ways you may not believe possible right now. Today, I'm going to share 5 powerful, heart-centered strategies. These are not manipulative tricks or desperate moves. They are real, emotionally intelligent steps to gently draw your ex back toward you and remind them of the connection you once shared. And along the way, these steps will help you rediscover your own strength, rebuild your self-worth, and step into the most radiant version of yourself, no matter what happens next. Strategy 1. Bring them back to emotional neutral. After a breakup, emotions are rarely calm. Think of it like a snow globe that's just been shaken. Memories, arguments, disappointments, and hurt feelings swirling everywhere, making it impossible to see clearly. When your ex says they've lost feelings, what they often mean is, "Right now, the positive emotions I had are buried under hurt, stress, or frustration." Your first goal isn't to make them fall in love with you again overnight. It's to let the storm settle, to bring them back to a place I call emotional neutral. How do you do that? You step back completely. This is the silent healing phase. No calls, no texts, no likes on their posts, no accidental run-ins for at least 30 days. This isn't about playing hard to get. It's about giving both of you space to breathe and letting the emotional waters clear. When someone is deep in negative feelings, even your kindest words will be filtered through that negativity. A story for you. I once worked with a woman who, right after her breakup, messaged her ex multiple times a day, trying to remind him of the good times, trying to explain herself, trying to fix it. Within a week, he was ignoring her completely. Months later, they reconnected, but only after she stopped contacting him, focused entirely on herself, and approached him again as a calmer, more grounded version of who he once fell for. The turning point was when she stopped trying to force his feelings to change instantly. If you've already begged, argued, or tried to convince them, you can send what I call a clean slate message. "Hey, I've been thinking about our last conversation. I realize I was holding on too tightly, and I respect your decision to have space. I wish you the best." Then step back again. This silence is not emptiness. It's the soil where something new can grow. Strategy 2. Become the most attractive version of yourself. Here's the truth. You can't talk someone into being attracted to you. Attraction isn't logical. It's emotional. And it's reignited when you become someone they feel drawn to again. That doesn't mean pretending to be someone else. It means stepping fully into the version of you that feels alive, confident, and magnetic. Not just physically attractive, though taking care of your appearance does help, but in your energy, your enthusiasm for life, and your confidence in your own skin. Picture this. 2 months from now, your ex sees you unexpectedly. You're smiling, laughing with friends, telling a story about the hiking trip you just took or the cooking class you just started. You look good, not because you tried to look good for them, but because you're living a life that makes you feel good. That moment plants a seed in their mind. Did I let go of something amazing? Here's how to start building that version of you. Physical. Improve your health, try a fresh style, upgrade your grooming. Mental. Read books that expand your mind, learn a skill that excites you, challenge yourself. Situational. Reconnect with friends, join new groups, surround yourself with positive, inspiring people. And here's the key. You're not doing this just to get your ex back. You're doing it because you deserve to live in a way that excites you. Common mistake to avoid, posting every single improvement on social media just so they'll see it. Live your life for real, not just for show. Real attraction comes from authenticity, not performance. Strategy 3. Reach out in a gentle, non-intrusive way. After your silence, when you've rebuilt your balance, it's time to carefully reopen the door. This is not the time to pour out your heart or ask to talk about us. Instead, you drop a small pebble into the water and let the ripples spread. Your message should be short, light, and spark a positive emotion, ideally tied to a memory you share. Examples. Just walked past that little bookstore we used to get lost in. Made me smile. Hope you're doing well. Heard our old road trip song today. Still can't listen without laughing. That ridiculous photo of us in matching Halloween costumes. I still can't believe we wore that. Why this works. It brings them back to a happy moment without pressure. If they respond, keep it light. If they don't, you've still planted a seed. Your value isn't determined by how quickly they reply. Sometimes the seed you plant today won't bloom until weeks later. Strategy 4. Plant the seed of desire. Once light communication is back, you can move toward an in-person meeting. The key is to make it feel natural and low pressure. No "we need to talk" vibes. Give them a reason to meet that makes sense. Coffee on me if you can give me your advice. Professing a trip to New Zealand and remembered you had the best tips. Want to catch up over lunch? When you meet, keep your energy positive, smile, laugh, keep your body language open. Share stories about new things in your life. Map light, playful touches. A joke, an amused glance, a quick shoulder bump. You're not trying to win them back in one meeting. You're showing them how good it feels to be around you again. A real example. One woman I worked with met her ex for coffee 3 months after their breakup. She didn't mention the relationship once. They laughed, talked about travel, shared updates. An hour after they left, he texted, "It was really good to see you." 3 weeks later, they were back together. Strategy 5. Subtle reverse psychology. Let them come closer. When they see you happy, confident, and living fully, something shifts in their mind. They start wondering, did I walk away from something rare? You can gently encourage that thought by subtly showing, not telling, that you're valued by others and living a full, meaningful life. This is pre-selection, the human tendency to desire what others seem to value. It's like a warm light drawing in butterflies. You don't chase them, you simply shine. And here's the key. This isn't about fake displays or trying to make them jealous. It's about genuinely living in a way that inspires curiosity and admiration. Closing, your path forward. At the heart of it, I know you don't just want them back. You want to feel loved, you want to feel seen, you want to feel like you matter. These 5 strategies aren't just about reigniting their feelings. They're about rebuilding your own strength and confidence, so that whether or not they return, you'll be standing as the most powerful, radiant version of yourself. If they come back, you'll be ready to create something better than before. If they don't, you'll still walk forward with your head high, knowing you've grown in ways you never imagined. So start today, just one small step, because even the longest journey begins with a single brave move.